Okay, um, we are back again live to the stream. Sorry about that. I'm new to this, guys. I'm so new to this. Okay, yeah, I'm new to this, so please be patient with me as I walk through all the kinks of how to stream and how to pause the stream and all that good stuff. So yeah. Anyway, we were going over this page right here, and it was the Helldivers 2 will now require. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong page. Ha! Whew. This is the page we're talking about. There we go. Earlier today, Sony announced that PC players of Helldivers 2, my camera is right here, will soon be forced to link their Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to continue playing. Sparking a widespread backlash across social media forums and Discords. Some players have threatened to quit the game over the issue, while others demanding a refund. And then I read over the parts where this developer was like, "Oh, take it to customer support over at PlayStation. They will deal with that." And so, yeah, so when it comes to Helldivers 2, the rules have changed. You have to sign up. If you're a PC player, you have to sign up to PlayStation. Now, what if you're a PC? Now, what if you're a PlayStation person then? Then what then? Will you have to? Do you have to sign up too? Do you have to sign up for the PC version or the Steam version? I mean, and what's funny is that let's keep reading, and then I'll, I'll, I'll see what I have to say. In a statement attributed to Sony Interactive Entertainment, the PlayStation maker said that due to technical issues at the launch of Helldivers 2, it allowed the linking requirements for Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account to be temporarily optional. Sony said these grace periods will now expire. So let me get this straight. You had a feature that was set to require PC gamers to sign up to Helldivers 2 using the PlayStation accounts. You had that in place from the very beginning, but you decided to remove that feature because of technical issues, and then you released the game without that feature. How does that make any sense? How does that make people feel about this new updates now? How would that make people feel now? What you should have done is to enforce you should have enforced that requirement from the very beginning. I mean, of course, you've already enforced that requirement from the very beginning. What I'm trying to say is that you should have delayed the game. If there was technical issue, you should have delayed the game. If that issue was bad enough that it was going to do some more issues, you should have delayed the game. Work on that issue, and then after the issue was worked on, then release the game with that requirement. You get what I'm saying? Fix your issue, delay the game, fix the issue, then when the issue is fixed, then you release the game with that requirement in place. People won't be mad about that. People won't be threatening to quit the game or getting refunds. You just shot yourself in the foot, Sony. So I'm pretty sure that this was Sony's higher ups, the Sony executive looking to make more money, and I'm pretty sure that they did not listen to the developers when the developer were like, we want to make sure that this issue is solved first before we can release the game. And I'm sure that the developers were like, oh, can we work on this issue first before we release the game? And the higher ups were like, nope, let's release the game. Let's release the game. Nope, we're not listening to you. Let's release the game. I'm pretty sure that's what happened behind the scene. And now look what's happening. Look what's happening. So here's what's going to happen. On May 6th, all new Helldivers 2 players on Steam will be required to connect their Steam accounts to a PlayStation Network account. Current players on Steam will start to see the mandatory login from May 30th and will be required to have linked a Steam and PlayStation Network accounts by June 4th. So yeah, and this is the reasoning. Why is Sony forcing these requirements upon Steam players? Safety and security, it says. Account linking plays a critical role in protecting our players and upholding the values of safety and security provided on PlayStation and PlayStation Studio games. I mean, I'm all for safety, but like I said, you should have delayed the game first. Fix on your issue and then release the game once the issue is fixed. But you did not fix your issue. You just released a game, disables the accounts leaking, making people, players across the world think that they don't need to sign up for the game, and now you're enforcing this on them. That's like a slap in the face, if you ask me. Anyway, let's keep reading. This is our main way to protect players from griefing and abuse by enabling the banning of players that engage in that type of behavior. It also allows those players that have been banned the right to appeal, whatever that means. Um, Perhaps bracing itself for a backlash it knew was to come, Sony says, "We understand that while this may be an inconvenience to some of you, this step will help us to continue to build a community that you are all proud to be a part of." Well, if you are proud of building a community, here's what you need to do about the community that you are trying to build. Listen to your community. Listen to your developers. If your developers are having issues on the project, but you want to push your project out into the world, but that project is not ready, listen to your developers. Don't be a hard ass. But it is what it is. That's what's going to happen now. I I haven't played Helldivers 2. I don't plan on playing Helldivers 2 because I'm not a big like first person shooter gamer. I'm more of a RPG type of gamer. But I feel for all those people who are being slapped in the face with that kind of news that they have to add an additional um login requirement. And to be honest, all those login requirements that people are enforcing on gamers, yeah, you can say it's for security reason, but I say it's Sony it's Sony's attempt to control games right now with what's going on in the with with game publishers and not really game publishers but game companies trying to do away with physical gaming right now. That's scary for me because there are certain games that are digital that you can access to. Some of those games may be taken out of the PlayStation Store or the Wii U, of not Wii U, of the Switch eShop or the Xbox or Xbox Game Pass. There are certain games that people want to hold on to. They won't be able to access to those games if these companies decide to take those games out of their stores. And that's scary. I mean, let like with this Stellar Blades situation for example, Sony accidentally um released a demo for Stellar Blades. no big deal, right? They took it out from the PlayStation Store, right? But you know what they did? They went inside PlayStation users' accounts and the library and took that demo out of there. Mm, I mean, it's no big deal, right? Because it was a demo, it wasn't supposed to be released. But imagine if it's an actual game that was released, that that had a release date, that got released on that release date, and then a couple of days later or month later, they decide to remove it. They decide to remove the game from that store. Octopath Traveler, the game Octopath Traveler on the Nintendo Switch and now available on PC. Recently, Nintendo removed Octopath Traveler from the eShop. Completely removed it. So imagine that. Like, imagine somebody wants to play Octopath Traveler and they haven't bought Octopath Traveler. They want to buy Octopath Traveler. They go on the eShop and they see that it's missing. Oh, how do I buy Octopath Traveler on my Nintendo Switch? How do I download it? And it's missing. The game is missing. They put the game back up now, just so you know. Just a quick update. They put the game back up on the Nintendo eShop. But this is the scary part. This is what's going on. This is what's going to happen if game company decides to do away with physical copy and put all of their game into the digital age, into the digital store, and make physical copy no longer available. They're going to they're going to start to control how gamers um have their library. Certain gamers wants to have a library of games that they are proud of. And then game we're going to have like game companies go inside your library and then take those games out. That's like a thief trying to go into your house and take away your personal belongings. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. But that's what's going to happen now with the all digital phase. Um, that game companies are now trying to push to gamers. They're going to try to make sure that gamers don't have the freedom and the luxury of owning said games and be the proud owner of those games, because now they'll be like trying to figure out, oh, well, does that game belong to me now, or does that game belongs to it's going to belong to the game companies now? I mean, what then? I mean, that's my take. That's my take. You guys may have different take. Please let me know in the comment section. But yeah, that's what's going to happen now with Helldivers 2. um, I guess we have one more news to share, and that is Sea of Thieves PS5 got shadow dropped. So yeah, Sea of Thieves is now available on the PlayStation 5 today. Well, actually, it was available 3 days ago, but it's now available. So let's talk about that. So for those of you who don't know what Sea of Thieves is, Sea of Thieves was a Xbox exclusive game. It's not anymore. Um, and that is part of the new push that Microsoft is making now of adding more of their games into their libraries, into not just the Xbox Game Pass libraries, but into every single screen. That includes PlayStation screen, that includes Nintendo screen, and that also includes mobile screens. And Sea of Thieves is now one of those games, and it's now out today on the PlayStation 5. So, although we knew it was coming to PlayStation 5 a few weeks ago, today is finally the day where the popular Xbox game Sea of Thieves officially releases on the PlayStation 5. This game was among three others that were announced to be released on competitors' console. There's Pertinence, Hi-Fi Rush, and Grounded. Grounded is always available on Nintendo Switch, and yeah, it was also the last of the four to release, though there still persists rumors and evidence that a Switch release for Hi-Fi Rush might not be far away. And according to rumors, Hi-Fi Rush might also be coming to Switch too. So yeah, let's keep reading. Sea of Thieves originally released on the Xbox One on May 2018, and while it was fun, it was lacking in content variety, leading to a poor critic score. It has now been 6 years, however, and Rare has been updating and releasing contents for the game the entire time, leading to a release that has plenty to do right away for PlayStation players. While reviews for the PlayStation release are sparse right now, it currently has a Metacritic score of 85 based on 4 critic reviews. And early access for the PlayStation 5 release of Sea of Thieves has been available for a few days now, but now everyone can sail the high seas by purchasing the base game for $39.99 USD. So, yeah, Sea of Thieves is now available, guys. Let's go to PlayStation. Let's go to PlayStation. Let's go to PlayStation Store and check out Sea of Thieves. Okay, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. Let's go to the search bar. Sea of Thieves. Boom. There it is. Sea of Thieves. PlayStation 5. Released April 30th, 2024. So yeah, it's available. Adds to cart. $39.99. Yeah. So yeah, it's happening, guys. Xbox games moving to the competitors. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so that's all I'm going to be sharing with you guys. All the news, all the contents I've pushed. Um, yeah, I'm still new to this streaming thing, but it's kind of fun. Um, if you guys have any questions or if you have any comments, let me know below in the comment section. Um, there's so many more news I'd like to share, but right now I'm just going to quit for the day. Um, so if you like the contents that I've shared, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that YouTube fun, all YouTube, all that YouTube, all that YouTube goodness. And until next time, this has been Christian. This is CR.Worlds signing off. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.